What's up, guys? It's Isaac here at Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson in Raleigh, North Carolina with your new Bike of the Week, this 2025 Harley-Davidson CVO Pan America. If you've been eyeballing the Harley-Davidson Pan America and plan to add your favorite accessories, then the 2025 Harley-Davidson CVO Pan America is still the best choice. Introduced in 2024, a CVO adventure bike caught many fans of the Pan America off guard. Because who would want to risk a CVO paint job in the harsher conditions that the Pan America was made for? But as we looked closer at the many accessories this CVO came stocked with, it made a lot of sense. The Harley-Davidson CVO line is known for taking various models and throwing the whole catalog at them, while of course finishing them off with an iconic paint job. Now when you start adding up all the accessories that you'd probably add on anyway, choosing the CVO Pan Am is a no-brainer. Last year we saw the bike introduced in legendary orange, with most impressively a painted rear subframe and engine guards. For 2025, this bike keeps many of the same features including the trim work, but is showing off the elaborate carbon blue paint, with a blue base, orange striping, and a tasteful camo pattern extending from the front fairing to the tank where we see that traditional silver bar and shield. And you'll find that's going to help you to convince many riders at every stop that yes, this is a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Now, let's talk about the bike that is underneath all these CVO goodies, the Harley-Davidson Pan America. Just the PA Special has blown riders away with all of its features. A liquid-cooled RevMax powered adventure touring bike boasting 150 horsepower and 95 foot-pounds of torque, while sitting at 569 pounds, ready to rock and roll. Now, with the extra features on the CVO, it keeps the same power and torque, but it does jump up to 659 pounds. But as we were saying, here are some of the features it carries over from the Special. A 19-inch front and 17-inch rear with tubeless Michelin Scorcher adventure tires, offering a great start off-road, but keeping the bike very smooth on the pavement. Dual radio Brembo calipers up front, and that rather impressive suspension. The inverted front forks feature electronically adjustable, semi-active damping control and adaptive ride height, while the rear monoshock contains automatic electric preload control and semi-active compression and rebound dampening with adaptive ride height as well. And so to put all of that in simpler terms, when you select one of the pre-programmed ride modes like Sport, Road, or Off-Road, one of the variables that can get changed is how soft or firm the suspension will feel on smooth or rough terrain. And you won't have to worry about setting the preload when you add luggage or another rider, as the bike will adapt itself to what it senses. And all of that isn't even the most impressive part. To make these bikes even easier for many to ride is the addition of adaptive ride height, where both the front and rear suspension on this bike will shorten itself and allow the bike to lower as it slows to a stop. All of this to allow shorter riders entry onto this motorcycle and to give anyone better footing on the asphalt. Then back to the front of the bike is an impressive LED headlight helping you see and of course be seen. And this is below an adaptive light to shine even more light into those corners if you find yourself running a little bit late to the campsite. Riders are protected well from the wind with an adjustable windshield and handguards. A snazzy TFT screen sits front and center to display bike info, and when you connect your phone and headset, it serves as a full infotainment to control maps and music. Plus, don't forget the heated grips. From there, a 5.6 gallon tank leads you to the rider that can enjoy the standard ergonomics on the bars and foot position. This rider can send this bike's power to the rear wheel with a chain drive and can service this chain easily thanks to the equipped center stand. But if you like bringing your favorite chain cleaner companion with you, you're in luck thanks to the passenger seat and foot pegs. Then lastly, the features you don't see as easily are the rider safety enhancements, and it's a lot. Everything from ABS, electronic linked braking, traction control, drag torque slip control, vehicle hold control, tire pressure monitoring, wheel lift mitigation, which this wheel lift mitigation is pretty sweet because it's actually designed to keep both wheels on the ground through excessive acceleration and braking. So that's cool. And of course you have the respective cornering enhanced versions of these. So the Pan America Special is already an adventure touring machine that is tough to beat, but the CVO takes it to a whole nother level. The Pan America Special offers two wheel options, cast or laced, but the CVO opts for the stronger of the two. If all the lighting we mentioned earlier wasn't enough, Now you're also rocking the Daymaker LED forward auxiliary lights to enhance visibility on or off-road and in foggy conditions. In the hands are the tactical heated hand grips that I'm a huge fan of. And then for extra peace of mind, besides the standard engine guards, the CVO gets a big boost in vehicle protection thanks to the muffler guard, skid plate, and radiator guard. And while this bike doesn't have a power advantage over the standard, you might be a little quicker on this bike with the equipped quick shifter to make blasting through the gears that much faster. I was able to demo this feature on a 2024 CVO and can confirm it makes it pretty easy. Riders want to stay on this bike for quite a while with all of those features, plus the enhanced CVO two-piece seat blending perfectly with its orange piping. Then lastly, we get to probably the most defining characteristic of the CVO, the equipped luggage. This is the only Pan America at the moment that has luggage already equipped. And these black aluminum hard cases for both sides and the top provide ample, secure storage with plenty of tie-down points, CVO badging, and a passenger backrest. These are very impressive cases designed in collaboration with SW Motec, which are great for a long haul and can be easily removed from the luggage rack once you get base camp. So if you're already thinking about a Harley-Davidson Pan America Special, but you want one ready to rip right from the showroom, then the 2025 CVO Pan America is the tool for you. Ready for anything from sketchy campsite roads to ripping across the country. This machine is more than capable, and it's going to look good doing it. So if you want to know more about this machine, then be sure to come see us here in Raleigh, North Carolina. And let's talk about why this motorcycle might just be the one you've been looking for. So in the meantime, thanks for watching, ride safe, and we hope to see you soon.